Hello, 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 hello. It may have gone midnight, but before I go to beddy buys, I think I'd like a game of chess. So let's bring it on. 10 minutes plus 5 second increment. And we are playing Marie-Jeanne KMSK. All right, let's see how we get on here. Shazam, badam. Do, 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 do. Boo, boo, doo, boo, boo, doo, boo. um, okay. Never quite remember what I'm supposed to do in these situations, but we'll try our best. See what occurs. Pawn up there, eh? All right. Let's Castle Rooney. Mm-hmm. Um, Marie-Jeanne KMSK is thinking about it. Probably like me, not really sure what to do. Right. Queen. Oh, do you think castling queenside? Is that what she's going to do? Possibly. It's interesting. Let's do this. Is this safe? They've taken it. I'm taking them back. Pieces are being taken. What is going to come of all this? Okay, well, I will take that back. My queen. Lovely. Probably don't want to castle queenside just at this very moment. Maybe they're going to go kingside. We shall see. Let's get this bishop onto this diagonal. Shall see what we shall see. I'm keep on looking at moving my black bishop to b4, but of course they can, which would pin the queen against the king, but of course they've got c3, so it doesn't work just yet, but it's sort of hovering there in my mind, just in case an opportunity arises. Now, what's that for? Oh, that's to stop me maybe going bishop b3, bishop b4. Okay, so maybe they were worried about it as well. Right. What can I do to mess them up a bit? Let's get one of my rooks onto this file here. Okay, so they've castled. Great. So now I've got somewhere to actually focus my attention on. In terms of thinking about what I'm going to be doing. So that's handy. It's handy to have something to look at. So my bishop, my white bishop, is pointing along that long diagonal right all the way down to g2. So obviously there's nothing I can do with it yet, but it's pointing in the right direction. My queen is currently on that diagonal. I think it's too early to do anything like that, but okay. Right, let's move the queen off there. Hmm. Right. Well, for now, I'm just going to go there. I don't think there's any immediate threats at the moment. Okay, that's a bit annoying because I was thinking of moving my pawn at some point to e4, but I can't do that now. They're attacking that bishop. They're probably going to get that bishop, aren't they? If they want it. Is there anything crafty one can do? Whoa. How about... This knight. I want this knight gone. I want this knight gone. Don't I? What about knight here? So this has opened up an attack on the white knight at e4 from with my bishop at b7. And if I took that and they took back with their pawn, I could then check, which obviously loses my knight on f3, but it opens up an attack from my rook on d8 all the way down to their queen on d2. So potentially there's a trick here. They have to be a bit careful here, I think. But it's quite possible they'll see that. Okay, they've taken it. So I can still take that there. Let's do that. So I'm still threatening to take the bishop. Ah, see, look, they moved their bishop. So they saw that. What I can do, maybe... Well, I've got to be a bit careful here too. Because if they went knight takes f6 check, I take the knight, but then they get my bishop, which is just hanging there now, unprotected by anything. So that's annoying. So maybe I just need to take that knight. Oh well, it was worth a try. Okay. Now, this is the other trick. I could now go rook on d4 takes the bishop on e4. Marie-Jeanne wouldn't be able to take me. Oh, right. Okay, so they're spotting things. They are definitely spotting things. And furthermore, they're now thinking of hooching over to h5 in order to try and take my h7 pawn check. My king would move to f8, and then they go to h8, which is checkmate. So I don't want any of that to happen. So we've got to nip that in the bud. Now, do we nip it now, or do we nip it next move? I nip it by moving pawn to g6. Not sure whether to do that at the moment, or whether to do it once. I think I'll do it now. I can't waste too long on these sort of moves. I'm always taking too long. So we're even Stevens at the moment. We've both got 7 pawns and a bishop, opposite coloured bishops. Okay. Well, I think I don't have to move my bishop back, but I'm quite happy to. It's quite a strong, it's got a fianchetto. This, oh, they've just moved back. How dull. Okay. Well. What about f5? It's bold play, isn't it? Should I do f5? They might just take the pawn. They might just take it with their bishop in the hope of weakening my king side. Do I? Oh, come on then. Anything for an interesting life. Let's do it. Let's do it. It has potentially weakened my king side a bit, but I quite like the idea. Mixing things up a bit more. Okay. All right. So. What have I got here? Have I got anything? Should I move my rook back? Do I care about that bishop being there? He's going to make me move that rook at some point. Should I move it over to the H file? That'd be aggressive, wouldn't it? That would be aggressive. Is there any point to it though? Oh, come on. Let's just do it. I'm not sure that's the best. I'm not sure that's completely sound, but I have to be careful I don't. Right, okay. Doubling up on that pawn. Well, I've got my bishop still there, so I'm not too fussed about that. They're not going to take that while the bishop's there, at least not with his queen. What if I da la 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 la. Not sure I'm playing the soundest game imaginable here. What if I move my rook up here? I'm kind of hoping he moves it back to g3, maybe. Which would prevent him from moving his queen to sorry, not g3, f3. Because I'm thinking, if I move my queen here, I'm threatening to take the pawn on h3. He can't take back because he'll be putting himself in check. So I deliberately tried to get him, I lured him into moving his bishop back, because if he'd moved his queen there, then this trick wouldn't have worked. Wonder what he'll do. Might move his king. Maybe he'll move his king to h2. Then I would be tempted to see if I can Maybe get my bishop into the game here. Right. Right, let's just think about this. If I go e4, he takes me with his pawn. I could go bishop to e5. He could then go pawn to g3. Tax my rook. Ugh. That's not really any good to me, is it? It's not really any good. I could move my queen to f4. Again, he just puts a pawn in g3 and forks me. So again, not really any use. So. Well, he can't. You know what? I'm going to do it. I mean, his bishop is in a right old mess there. Let's move my bishop here for a check. Now, he can't take my rook because he'll be putting himself in check at the moment. I could... Oh, see, I haven't quite got this all right, have I? I could... What if I moved my queen to h6? He could move his bishop back, but not if he's already moved it somewhere else. Right, this is just crazy play now. Oh no, he can. He can move it back to... What am I like? He can move it to g2. He could take the pawn. If I move my queen to h6, he could just move his bishop back to g2 and protect that pawn. So there's still no way of me getting in. I'm leaving my pieces here quite... I've made them quite precarious, really. Haven't I? And I'm opening... I've left my... Look, he's even got a check. He's got a check here. He's got a check with the queen at c4. Okay, he's moved back. I think he's seen what I was planning. Okay, well, at least he didn't take that pawn. Oh. Okay, I think I need to take the rook. I haven't got much time to think this all through. I also think I need to sort this out. Ugh. Okay, I think I've. Well, he can't check me down on d8. Come on, Gray. Come on. That rook is just badly positioned there. Should I just move the pawn up? He takes it. I lose a pawn, but I can get my rook out of this mess. And it is a mess at the moment. No, don't move the pawn up because he'll go here. Okay, no time. No time. I've got to move. Right. I've got to move. I've got to get that out. Check. Okay. Yeah. That's all right. No panic. Not yet. Oh, the other blinking thing can come down. Okay. All right. Pawn up. King up. Oh, his queen can come down here. That's mate. Ah! Well done, Marie-Jeanne. KMSK. I was playing a bit too precariously there, wasn't I, really? It didn't really come to anything. But anyway, no, well played. Jolly good. Excellent.